So the first mission in Halo 2 is Cairo Station. And on Cairo Station, there is an outside area with a giant MAC gun, as you can see here. And ever since I started playing Halo 2 in 2004, I wondered, is it possible to get on top of this somehow? Because it's thousands of feet in the air. So naturally, I wanted to try to figure out a way to launch all the way from the bottom of the map barrier to the top of the MAC gun, miles in the air. But I didn't even know how I was going to do this, so let's give it a shot! Okay. So on Cairo Station, we're doing from the bottom of the map all the way to the top of the MAC gun. We've got some crucial steps we're going to need in here. The skulls that I'm using that are an absolute requirement are Pinata. This allows you to beat grenades out of your teammates. Black Eye, which allows you to get double over shields from beating down, but your shields don't recharge. And Thunderstorm, which upgrades the ranks of enemies. Those three are absolute requirements. Okay, when you get to this part,
hey, they're leaving the Athens.
They'll say, uh-oh, hey, they're leaving the Athens. Then this door down here is going to open up. And there's going to be an elite in it. You need this elite to pull out his sword. You do not get this elite to pull out his sword, then you did not do this correctly. This elite is an automatic checkpoint, so we need to take him all the way from this room to the end of the mission by the MAC gun. You can see this is the one I'm looking for. And we need him to come up these stairs. But these elites are so goofy. Ah! Okay, that's fine. So the reason that we have to use the Thunderstorm Skull is because if we don't, the rank of this elite will not be upgraded. If you don't use the skull, the elite that you will face in this room is actually a lower rank, and therefore, when you kill it, it will not leave you a checkpoint. Only the upgraded version of this elite leaves a checkpoint when you kill it. So basically you have a roided out elite that's super strong chasing you at all times. So just to clue you in on how powerful this elite is, I'm playing on easy difficulty. And these elites in Halo 2 have giant sword swing radiuses, like unreasonably far outside of their actual hitbox. Their swing radius is huge. Which means no matter where you're standing, they pretty much always hit you in the back, which is an instant one-tap kill. Oh! Using some crafty tactics and some sweet words of encouragement, I was able to coerce this elite into this room that you see here. Sorry, buddy. What? Going right by him? Come on, buddy. We gotta take you through the end of the mission, okay? This is the room right before you defend Sergeant Johnson and Miranda Keyes outside of the MAC gun station. If you don't leave this elite in this room, he goes into the next section of the mission, causes a bunch of chaos, and then gets killed by Sergeant Johnson pretty much every single time. So once we had our elite safely in the previous room, all we had to do was clear out the enemies in the next section. What you want to guarantee that you do after you kill all the enemies is make sure you go close to the end door. Don't go past this point where the lights are, or else the door will close and you will load into the next section of the mission. By doing this, you activate a trigger that sends Miranda Keyes and Sergeant Johnson to the end of the hub at the beginning of the hallway. Come on. Come on, bud. Come on. Just gotta take him down the home stretch. Take him down. So now that I had the elite chasing me to the end doorway, what I had to do was stand in the actual door jamb to make sure that it didn't close behind me. Taking him down the home stretch. While I was standing in this, the elite would swing his sword at me and then plunge into the doorway so he would be propelled into the next section. Okay, I got him in the cutscene. That's all that matters. Now that we had got our walking checkpoint of an elite to the section that we needed him to be in, we were ready to start attempting the trick that we came to do after about 90 minutes. Once I outran this elite using the Acrophobia skull, I jumped to the bottom of the map. For perspective of how far this is away. Halo 2 summarizes it a little bit better. Still falling, and I have to launch all the way up there on top of the MAC gun. Now I gotta take player 2 down and link up. He's falling right now. Like that, the green arrow is falling. That's how long it's taking. Okay, so this is where the pinata skull comes in handy. Every time you punch someone, they expel a grenade. And you can use this to stack grenades up. The reason I'm hitting him with the sword the last time is because I want those grenades to bounce further so that they're more organized. And I'm not having to shuffle through like a bunch of guns and stuff when I'm going to group these grenades up. This part is very crucial. You have to keep looking at the grenades. If you stop looking at the grenades, they will disappear. So like if I were to turn and look off screen, or both of us look off screen, they would disappear. Got a pretty big grouping here. So you just got to stay looking at the grenades. I'm just trying to line up in the same spot roughly every time because I want the grenades to be in a good grouping so I don't have to spend more time shooting them into place. Where is this guy at? Oh shit, I think the map's overloaded. Well, yeah, which means my teammate spawns with no weapon because there wasn't enough space in the game file for a weapon to spawn in. You just learned something. Fun fact for you. You can overload maps and then different things will appear. You can actually get a warthog to appear on this mission. It's like the worst target practice that I could possibly imagine is how I would describe this. I have to reload a lot, which is annoying, but it's fine. Keeping player 2 looking at the pile at all times. You're doing this with an actual person. Tell them to go take a break. I know the stars are pretty. I know the moon and shit is pretty. It's a great view. We got a great planet. Africa's cool. New Mombasa is sick. Been doing this for half an hour. Wasn't Halo CE's campaign scary? When I was a kid, playing that solo was like the scariest, most terrifying experience ever. I hated playing campaign as a kid by myself. I even still to this day don't really like playing it. Looks like a pretty good pile to me. Look at how weird it looks. Also, did you know you can pass weapons in this game? Literally, send this to the moon. See, it's gone. See? But you didn't know that either. I'm going to switch to plasmas. And I'm going to keep staring at this pile. So you saw where we left it before. Player 2 is going up, kill the elite, and then that will automatically get us a checkpoint. Yep, it worked. It worked. Hopefully I have enough grenades or I'm screwed. So now that we had everything set up, our goal was to throw a plasma grenade at this stack of about 100 other plasma grenades, and then we would jump on top of it and have it explode under our feet. Am I going up really fast? I can't even tell. This thing is so big. The goal was to launch the very top of the MAC gun, but this was going to prove to be very difficult. The accuracy that this takes with the grenade explosion is incredible. Am I going the wrong direction, though? I think I'm slowing down. Yeah, I'm definitely slowing down. You know, it's really hard to tell, actually, like, how fast I'm going, if I'm going. It's just an insane distance. And there's no perspective. There's no reference point. Can I do it on this one? Still going up. See, I'm going to show you in both perspectives because I'm going up for such an immense amount of time that I can give you full insight into what's happening right now. I'm switching in between graphics because I can't really tell. It's really dark on the bottom side of this on anniversary graphics and down here, but it's a lot more aesthetically pleasing than this. I don't know. What do you think? Do you like this better or this better? Or I have to start in our OG Halo 2 graphics because the anniversary ones, I can't see really. It's too dark. Slowing down. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Nope, not the right direction. Getting close though. I gotta dial it in. I've been doing this way too long. 15 minutes away from hour 4 of doing this. Uh-oh. It was good, but I can't adjust in time for this. Boink. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Oh, I thought I had it on that one. Nah, I tied from the impact. Oh no, I need to get left. I need to get left. I need to get left. Oh, I just barely missed it. No way. I thread the needle. I gotta hit the center. I gotta hit the bullseye. Keep going forward. Keep going forward. Boom! Oh, man. Oh, my head hurts so bad. Oh, I have a headache. I have a headache. I've been doing this shit so long. I tried it solo, and then I gave up on that 3 hours and 48 minutes later. Well, I hope this one's worth it at least.